And good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to October 17th edition Makers and Movers podcast. I'm your host, Todd. How are you doing today, folks? I'm getting my stuff kind of sort of still in the way because it's Friday. It's Friday. We have a busy, busy day today. We're going to give you some updates before we get into today's topic, which today's topic is going to be the customer glow up. Hey, what's that mean? Well, we're going to talk about how we're going to make customers rave about you. So that's what we got today. Before we get into it, I need to know who you are, where you're from, what's in your cup, what the weather is like in your area, and then your five things. What are five things that you are going to accomplish today? I will tell you, my list is about 50 long because for those that don't know, vacation starts. The kids and the fam, they are headed out to Disney. So they're headed to Disney cruise. They're headed out on a Disney cruise. They leave Sunday. So we've got a lot of stuff to do. We have a fall festival tonight for the school that we're helping out with. We have a dance at the other school that we've got to do stuff for. So we've got a busy day and deliveries that need to go out to get everything finished up. So, a lot of this is, hey, we need this for the cruise. Can you make this? Can you do this? Can you print this? And yeah. We're going through that. So finish up stuff for cruise. We have to get stuff that was supposed to show up today. It showed up yet. It showed up yesterday. So all of those have been added. So they're on the site now. We've got to go put them in inventory, but they've been added. Dragon, that was one that was some Dragon Lunar Opal, and there was something else that we kept getting requests for. Hey, when's it back in stock? Those are back in stock. So you can go check that. Other stuff, maybe today. We're crossing our fingers that it should be here today. So if that's the case, we'll get those added up, and then we'll go everything from there. But man, oh man, oh man, oh man, busy, busy day today. So let's check in. Let's see how everybody is doing today. Peg, thanks for joining and becoming a member right there. Look at that. Thanks, Peg. Gabriella, good morning to you. What's up, Chuck? Good morning to you. Sunny Florida, currently 70, moving to 84 today. No, that was not. Where's the? I've got a napkin here. Is that whatever? Anyway, oh, orange Celsius. That's what I'm rocking and rolling today. Hi, hello from sunny Italy. Linda, hello from cool 62 Central Texas on our way to 90s. Iced tea in the cup. I think we're getting like 83 today. Linda, five things: 3D print, press soccer uniforms, deliver Little League trophies, design football banners, prep for tomorrow's youth soccer photo shoot. Linda's got a busy day there. Renee, morning, 59 on the way to 74 there in Chicagoland. It's wild. We're going to get like 83, 10 degrees warmer, not too far from you. Water in the bottle, coffee in the cup. Hi, Peggy and Linda. Sharon, good morning to you from Kansas. Coffee in the cup, warm weather. Five things: finish in embroider order, a training on embroidery, make a dance design, take the afternoon off. Sharon, good job for you. Video is frozen. Video is frozen. Let's try and reel. There we go. Let's see. Is it natural? It's him. Okay. See, so see, we'll see how it is there. Let's see. We should be back now. Should be back. Good to go. Everything's rocking and rolling with that. Hi, comment. There we go. Now we're back in here. Now we can back and see it. Linda or Barb, good morning to you. Right here next to it. So that's what it was. Hi, Renee, Brian, and Barb. They fly out Sunday. So busy day to get through and come back from there. Let's see. It's him there. Yep. So everything should be good. Are we good back to good now? See title screen. Comments are coming through. Everything is what about that? Do you see me? Do you hear me? Do you see me? Hear me, see me. Let's see it over there. Uh, Linda, completed sweatshirts to wear for family day at my granddaughter's college this weekend. BGSU. Very, very nice. Do we see everything now? Morning, Tim. All making hoodies, embroidered beanies, then tint this afternoon, getting ready for there. Yeah. Don't see you. Really? Interesting. Here but don't see. Not thanks. Brian's sending me pictures. So that's what I like. This is a fun StreamYard. StreamYard because it is showing it on the screen, but it is not showing anything else. Like on my screen, I see everything is perfectly fine. Everything is laid out there. There is no issues showing there, showing everything is rocking and rolling through it. We're gonna power through because we're gonna see if it's doing. I'm doing the hand puppets. Thanks. That's what I want to. That's what I want to see, Jeff. The hand puppets. The hand puppets. Hear you great. No video, just thumbnail. Wow. Interesting. This is a new one for me. I'm gonna exit solo layout. Maybe that will help. I don't know. You can see, and then we can go from there. I wonder. I wonder if I can camera camera USB live. What if I go to this one? USB live. Very. Ooh, look, look, look. Hey, what about now? Am I bouncing around? Oh, now it's there. Interesting. Let's see what we can do. Yeah, just talk. We're gonna reload and one. All right, last time. Last time, thumbnail back, lost audio, Friday craziness. Absolutely, because it's showing everything is fine on our end. So if you can hear me, yay. If you can see me, we're gonna go, audio podcast. That's what we're gonna do. Audio podcast. If we get the screen on there, you guys let me know. If the screen pops back up, you let me know down in the going on with it. So you listen, we'll talk. You can hear me, right? Yes. Everybody shake their head. Yes. Watching the radio today. Love that analogy, Jeff. Way to go, because everything is showing on my end. So I say we can just get right into it, right? We say we can just get right into it because it's showing it's there. It's a StreamYard glitch. We're just gonna go audio podcast today to get into it because chaos happens, right? So as we're doing this, like we said, holiday season brings even more chaos. Orders, shipping delays, a flood of customers all at once. But in all that noise, one thing never changes. It's how people feel when they order from you. So in a world where everyone is selling shirts, hoodies, tumblers, customer experience is what's going to separate one-time buyers from a loyal fan who can't stop telling people about you. You. Great. Great. Thanks, StreamYard. Thanks, StreamYard. What a piece of You know what? We're going to give it another reload. You guys want to stick around? We'll see what we can make happen with this, and then we'll see what we can do because this is not good. Because even on that, if audio's cutting in and out, it's there. And on my end, 100% everything shows it's working just fine. There is no issues. It says everything's good to go. I can see everything there. So it sounds like it's a server issue on that. Yeah, good times there. Awesome. We're gonna add that to it. So we're gonna try one more reload and see. It's definitely 100% a StreamYard issue. We're gonna see if we can make one thing work, and we just might have to delay this until Monday. See, I'm gonna turn on some. We're gonna turn on some music, and we'll see what we can make happen with it. Because hey, good times were had by all when we do this into the space. Yeah. Boom. Okay, let's see. Did that work? Looks like there is some issues with StreamYard. I sent a message and it looks like the queue is full. So I'm going to say there's issues with it. Now, let's see if everything is good. Can you see me? Can you hear me? Yeah, StreamYard. They said recommend resetting and go from there. And so that's what we did. We reset a few times. We'll see if it works. And look at that. Looky, chicken turkey, whatever it is. We'll get this figured out. Okay. I should have known that. So StreamYard, they just released a new teleprompter. And so that's what not that I was necessarily going to use it, but it wouldn't. I was like, oh, we'll give it a try and see what it looks like and how it plays out. I said, okay, we'll slide it. We're gonna try and put some stuff in it. But the problem was, I'm trying to set everything else up now here. You guys were, like we were making sure that everything was good to go here before we dove too far in the rest of it. But it wouldn't let me copy paste anything. We're gonna see if it happens here. So it definitely sounds like there was a glitch in the StreamYardo effect. I'm gonna try it right now and see if it's right there because nope, it's still not letting it do it on there. Teleprompter. Just jot down a script and notes and use it during the live stream. Yeah, well, it doesn't work. So much for that idea. All right, well, whatever's. We'll get it back. We'll get it back. We're making stuff work, folks. And this is what I tell you. You just have to roll with it, right? Like this. Things happen. Like we have no control over this. Everything shows that it's working on my end. Who knows why it decided not to go out on your end? I don't know, but I'm glad to see that everybody's back. So, Linda, looking good. Thanks. Thanks, Michael. We'll see you. Jeff, good to see you. We were talking about them Bengals last night, right? Ooh, baby, that was a game. We've gotten some good Thursday night games. I will say that some good Thursday night games have transpired this year. So I'm excited about it. Football. Football is always good. Okay, looks like we're in here, so we can get back to it. Seen, heard. All right, let's burn through this. Holiday season brings chaos, right? Orders, shipping delays, flood of customers, all happening at once. But in all that noise, one thing never changes. It's how people feel when they order from you. You know, a world where everyone's selling shirts, hoodies, tumblers, everything else. Customer experience is what separates those one-time buyers from a loyal fan who can't stop telling people about you. Think about it. Excuse me. When was the last time that you bought something and thought, wow, that felt good? Maybe it was a handwritten note, a fast reply, or just packaging that made you smile. That's the magic of customer experience. It's not about being perfect. It's about being memorable. And so today we're going to talk about, five small little strategic ways to help level up your customer experience during the holiday rush. Because great service isn't about doing more, it's about doing what matters most. The Renee just comment just threw me off. Those were what were they? The Siberian tigers, right? The Siberian tigers. That's what they were, the Siberian tigers, for the whiteout night. Come on, Siegfried and Roy, right? That's what we got. All right. Number one, the power of a thank you that feels real. Because customers can spot fake appreciation from a mile away. Those generic thank you for your order emails, they really just don't cut it anymore. What makes people rave is when your gratitude really feels human. And this could be, a handwritten note, a quick voice message, even, a small printed insert that speaks your brand's voice. Now, the point is not perfection. It's about connection. When customers feel seen and valued, they become emotionally invested in your business. And, it turns an order into a relationship. And in that sea of big box stores that treat buyers like numbers, that personal touch can be gold. Now, you don't have to write a novel, just something that shows you care. Phrases like, you just made our day. We hope this brings a smile. We hope that this brings a smile to your face. Those really go a long way towards making people remember you. Now, some examples of this, is a seller included, mini thank you cards that said pressed with love by their company name. Customers started tagging them on Instagram just to show them off. Another one sends a voice note to repeat buyers, thanking them by name. Nearly all of them are reordering within a month. So, action step is let's create one branded thank you insert or script that fits your personality and let's use it in every order over the next 30 days. Now, number two, packaging that makes an impression. If your packaging is your first in-person interaction with your customer. Before they even touch a product, they see how it's presented to you, and that it sets a tone for the entire experience. A clean, consistent look says professional. Messy, unbranded package says rushed. And you do not need to spend a fortune to look polished. You know, simple stickers, fun tissue paper, even color coordinated poly mailers. That's why we use the blue ones, can elevate your entire brand. People see that, they're like, oh, TRW, ooh, and that's why we went with it. What matters most is intentionally. When every order looks like it came from a place that cares, your customers will notice and they will remember. And during the holidays, your packaging is also your marketing. Every person who sees that box or bag is a potential buyer. So we treat it like an opportunity, not an afterthought. Some examples of this is a decorator switch from plain mailers to blue ones that match their logo and added QR codes linking to their Instagram. Their engagement tripled. Another one, wrap mugs in gold tissue with a happy to handle or with a handle with happy sticker. Small, cheap, totally unforgettable. So for this, we just need to choose one small packaging upgrade that you can make before the holiday season, even if it's just a sticker, color theme, or a thank you bag. Now, number three is clear, confident communication because customer frustration usually doesn't come from slow shipping, it comes from silence. When customers don't know what's happening with their order, they fill in the blanks with worst case scenarios. That's what we did with rhinestones, right? But when you communicate clearly and early, you turn potential problems into opportunities to build trust. Send updates before they ask. If something is delayed, say it up front. If something is shipped, celebrate it. Transparency isn't your weakness; it's your reassurance. It tells customers that you can trust me with your money and your timelines. And consistency also matters. Use the same tone and professionalism across emails, texts, and DMs. Your brand's voice should sound like a calm, capable friend, not a frazzled printer on their last nerve. So, some examples of this is a shop added automated shipping emails with tracking links. Thanks for your patience notes. Excuse me, and thank you for your patience notes. Complaints drop by 60%. Another one sends short video updates showing their orders being packaged. Customers now feel safe like it's part of the experience. So for this one, audit your customer communications today. Draft templates for updates, shipping notices, and delays so that you're ready for when the chaos hits. Now, I'm going to check in, see if there's any more. Is there any more questions, comments, everything? Nope, we're good to go. Any questions, comments, concerns, put those in there and we will continue on with it so we can burn through. We're going to burn through these and still be really close to time. Number four, let's handle problems like a pro. Mistakes happen. Misprint, lost package, wrong size. And the goal isn't to avoid every problem. It's to handle them with grace and speed. How you fix issues determines whether a customer disappears or becomes your loudest advocate. Oh, I didn't even, something I just realized? I just realized that the scroll's still on the bottom. There, let's take the scroll off the bottom. Like, oh, that's on there for it. Yeah. Ooh, 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 now what? Ooh, don't do it. Don't do it. Okay. Uh, so let's start with empathy, not excuses. A simple thank you for letting me know. Let's make this right. That disarms almost any upset customer. And then fix it fast. Even if it means eating some of the cost. One replacing one item is far cheaper than losing a lifetime buyer. And when you do fix it, tell them what you did. Customers often rave about how smoothly problems were handled, not how perfect the first order was. It's not about perfection, it's about accountability and care. So, some examples of this, is Somebody had a few shirts arrive damaged. They replaced them overnight and added a note that says, "Thanks for your patience. You're the reason we care so much." That customer ordered 5 more times. Another one refunded an order before the buyer even asked when the blanks ran late. Okay, all the buyer and the buyer still reordered for their next event. We had that issue just happen. There's products that we don't carry. We did not bring with us. We haven't there. They're hidden on the site. Somehow, some link allowed somebody to buy it. And we just, as soon as we saw it, refunded the order. No longer carry this product. Sometimes it's just what we got to do, right? So, what is the action step for this? Let's just create a simple customer issue protocol that you or your team can follow. 3 steps max. That way, stress doesn't run the show when something goes wrong. So, numero 5, surprise and delight. The best customer experiences are the ones that go beyond expectations. You don't have to give away freebies to make people feel special. But, a tiny surprise can turn a normal order into a story they tell others. This could be a bonus decal, a small freebie, or, even a coupon code for the next order. The key is personalization. Customers remember when it feels like you went out of their way for them. Surprise moments make customers feel emotionally loyal, and emotionally loyalty is stronger than any discount that you could offer. They not only come back, but a lot of times they will bring friends with them. So, an example of this is a shop included a random sparkle decal in each holiday order with a note that said, "A little extra bling for being awesome." Not saying that's what we're doing, but we'll see. Customers, started sharing that online. I'm not saying that there's going to be maybe some sticker sets of some rhinestone decals going out this holiday season, but maybe you should collect them all. So, another example of this is a seller emailed their regular buyers with a VIP early order link before the rush. Those 20 customers spent more than all of her ads combined. Right? So, action step. Let's just choose one surprise to test this season. Even if it's a handwritten note, a sticker, just something, can build that lifetime loyalty. So, as we go through with this, uh, if as we recap this, if you want customers to rave about your business, it's not about doing more, it's about doing better. So here's how to glow up that customer experience this season. Say thank you like you mean it. Real appreciation makes people remember. Elevate your packaging. Small touches make a huge impression. Communicate clearly because silence kills trust, but honesty builds it. Handle problems with grace. So we're going to fix issues fast with empathy and add a little magic. Surprise your customers and they are going to surprise you with loyalty. You know, round all of this up, when you focus on the customer experience, you're not just making shirts, you're building a brand people talk about. Every thoughtful detail, every clear message, every thank you note adds up. It's how small businesses stand out in this crowded holiday market. So, thoughts, questions, comments, concerns. I completely drew blank because when I came over there, ooh, Peg, there's still one there for you. I'm going to, yeah, because there's still one because I held it. I was waiting to see if it was going to go through. Um, let me. What I'm trying to think because I'll have to get with the girls on it because I think they can build a cart, put a product in it. Because if what I'm afraid of is if I go put it in inventory right now, that somebody would buy it, and then you definitely would not get it. So I got to figure out the best way to do that. I'm gonna reach out to them this morning, and then because I think they can build it on their cart, or I'll just send you a message. I'll have them send you a message with the link that says here it is for it because you know what, I might be, yeah, one way or another we'll get you taken care of here this morning. Nobody go buy it. I just might send it over. You know what? We're gonna nobody go buy it. I'm gonna peg. Let's get it. Let's get it taken care. Let's see if we can get it taken care of right now. Because uh, that way I can say, hey, go to your cart. You know what you're looking for. put it in there, and then we'll make it good. And if anybody else buys it, I'll just refund it because I'm not only gonna sell it to you. I'm only gonna sell it to you. Be like, this was only for one person. You shouldn't be able to get it. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do that right now, and we're gonna make it happen. You go get on the site. I'm gonna go get on the site. We're gonna make it happen. We're gonna do that. We're gonna do this together right now because I want you to be able to get it, and I don't want you to have to wait around for me. Sissy temporary there. Okay. If I do this and we just do that and we do that, go see if you can buy it, Peg. Go see if you can buy it right now. We'll see if you can go buy it. I appreciate that. See? Let's say it. Yeah, go see if you can buy it right now. Add it to your thing and we'll be able to do it. My last customer had a baby. I gave a baby bib extra. Very awesome. My order's out for delivery here today from Tuesday's Live. Love it. So see, 2-day ship Tim. 2-day ship Tim. Tinting Tim is 2-day ship Tim now. I like it. I like it. So go check that out, Peg. You should be able to order it. You should be good to go. Like I said, there's only one in stock. Made it. If it's not there, shoot me a message. We'll make sure to get it taken care of. But you should be good to go right now because, like I said, there's one. There's one there. I guess I can wait and see. Hey, go put it in your cart. Let me know. Let me go. Let me make sure that it's there. Yeah. Yep. 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 Go rock and roll with it, and then we're set and ready to go. I can do here. All right. What do we got? Monday. Monday. What are we talking Monday now? I can let me go find my other notes while we talk Monday because next week is going to be next week to me. Even though everybody's on vacation, it is going to be a work week. I'm going since I. This is going to sound bad. I don't have to worry about anybody but myself. So there's no make sure that I, get lunches packed, that we're taking kids to school, that we're stopping in the middle of the day to go pick them up, that they need dinner, that they need any of that stuff. Granted, Corey handles 95% of that. I have to be along for the ride for it. Time wise, there's none of that, so I can just work from the time I get up to the time I go to sleep. My goals next week, I would like to be pressing live on Tuesday, so we're going to strive for that goal. I would like to have at least one of the cams machines, wired in, everything working fine with it. So those are goals for next week: pressing live on Tuesday, and then getting the cams machine up and going. I think Corey's going to pick out wall covering with me this weekend. I think we're going to try and have her do that before she leaves. And maybe I can even get that taken care of and start the remodel there. But Monday we're talking about is this still fun? Right? Um, you know, rediscovering, what really why you started decorating in the first place. Because, between custom orders and customers and chaos, it's easy to lose sight of the reason that we started. But when business stops being fun, everything, creativity, motivation, your mental health, it really starts to suffer. So we're going to talk about how you can reconnect with your why, how to make room for your creativity, why community beats competition, and how to reset your mindset and balance before burnout hits. So that's what we're going to talk about on Monday. Pretty excited about that. All right. All right. With that, we got our mentorship call that's starting up here. I'm shooting for November 1st for that to be open. In fact, it looked like I just got a message on how that's getting set up. So we'll get that reset for you guys. You guys have an amazing weekend. And until next time, peace, love, press on, and we will see you then.